G'day guys, how's it going? Alright, what we're doing in this video, obviously by the title that you just saw, replacing the rear brakes on the DR650 and the front brakes. So, I got online, went to Adventure Bikes Australia, picked myself up a set of front and rear brake things. Hopefully you can see that, guys. So that's the rear brake, that's the model number. This set cost me $89.90 for the pair, and that's the front one. So obviously the rear brake is a single caliper and the front brake is a caliper piston, single piston. The front brakes are dual piston. Righto, so what I've done, bike's all bloody dirty. If you're gonna want to bag the shit out of me for letting my brakes go this long, if it makes you feel better, go for it in the comments. Life gets busy. So, bike's all dirty. What I did was just, you can use brake cleaner or contact cleaner. I just sprayed it around just to give it a bit of a bloody clean up so I'm not working in the shit. Righto, let's get into it. Actually guys, the first thing to note is that Max, the DR650, is sitting here on his wheels on the side stand, so there's no jack involved or anything like that. We don't have to take wheels off to remove it. It might make it easier, but I'm going to try just doing it like this, because if that's the case, it's bloody good. Now the other thing to note is that I'm not a mechanic, just an average bloke, not a tutorial. I'm just showing you how I'm giving this thing a bloody shot. Rightio guys, so just so that you can see, obviously if I put this one here, it's basically down to this part here. The whole pad is actually gone. So this is very bad example of bike maintenance. You shouldn't let your brakes get that low. Okay, so apparently the first job we've got to do is 5mm Allen key. Let's see how tight these buggers are going to be. Oh, nice. There, give that a crank. Nice. Rightio, so that was the easy part, getting these little buggers out. I'll actually give these a bit of a clean up and then I'll get a grease when they get put back in. So now we've got to get those pads out. Righto guys, so hopefully I'm not going to get in your way, but at this stage these things should just pop out, but they don't look like they want to. So gonna have to, that's the piston down there. We've got to somehow release that by getting in. I can't get in on it. Why can't I get in on it? Oh, there's a bit of a movement on that one. Might try a screwdriver. Rightio, so what I'm going to do, it's hard trying to get in around the camera. Going to be using that and that. I'm just going to wiggle, but I've got to be careful. I don't want to damage the disc brake. Don't want to put any mix and bloody marks in it. So hang on a minute. There we go, guys. Alright, I'll bring you back around now. Righto guys, Chappie's just bloody rocked up. So what I did was I just got this thing underneath here and then just did that, and it's moved that piston back in. So now I should be able to get these out. And they can be a bit tricky from what I saw on YouTube. Need to get that piston in further. Oops, so you guys can see that, pushing that bloody piston in. Get him right in. Make it bloody easy on myself. Obviously, hook it on there somewhere. Well, how about we get the back one out? So that's the back one out. Apparently I'm not holding my tongue the right way. What's going on, chappy?
Oh, not much.
Not much. While I'm stuffing around, oh, look at that, chappy! I've got you right in focus because I've got it zoomed in. Look at that. Crazy. Oh, why won't this come out, chappy? The bloody thing.
Bit of a close up of my ugly head.
Yeah. All right. It's obviously one of those things where it's the angle of the dangle. Oh, I can't. Oh, so is it that? Does it want to go down the bottom of that to come out? No. Or does it want to come over? No. Maybe it'll come out down the bottom. No. Do I have to bloody disconnect? I shouldn't have to. It should just come out. Do I need brute force? I'll come back to you. Hang on. Alright guys, so obviously the brake, they're identical, so it's just getting a little bit caught. I see it. Oh god, now it's nearly bloody turning around upside down, for Christ's sake. Oh, look at that. Bloody brilliant. Wow, there you go guys. Alright, so these are the old ones. So as you can see, there is no brake pad on there whatsoever. So that is bloody terrible. So nice fresh one, the old one. So if yours looks like that, you need to change it. Righto, let's get the new ones back in. Righto guys, just going to give these a quick clean up. Just on the wire wheel. Nothing fancy. So basically we just do that just to clean them up so that next time we go to change the pads they're not get really corroded and stuck in there. Whack a little bit of grease. I'm just using the Maxima grease. Use whatever frigging grease you want. Just smear a little bit on there. Chuck a bit on there like that. That's most probably too much. Wipe off the excess. Beautiful. Rightio, so I'm just going to put a bit of this contact cleaner, spray that in there. I don't have any brake cleaner, so I'm just going to use this stuff. It just cleans and then just evaporates away. So just quick little bloody squirt in there. That's it. Done deal. Now I believe, and what I can see is these are identical, so it doesn't matter which way they go in. You can't bugger that up. They're identical. So let's see if so this whole, obviously you can see that this whole thing moves along like that. I'm going to try put the back one in first. And I presume it's just going to kind of like slot in there. And where is the hole that it's got to go through? So I'm presuming that the bolt, this bolt's going to come in and lock in there like that. And I know my hole is down here like that. Hopefully you guys can see that. I can't see it from here. I have to put that, try and keep my hands out of your way, guys. I don't know if that's in or not. Is that right? Hang on. Oh yeah, that's it. I was just looking through the hole, I can see. So looking through there, I can see that it goes straight through. So that's in there. And now the same thing with this one, should just slot in. If I let that one there go, it's just going to fall out of the bloody way. Maybe I need, alright, so what I need to do is put the front one in first, because then I'll be able to put the bolt through. Geez, that's not an easy job, you know. Now I understand why everybody on YouTube seems to have a bit of a problem, and then they cut away and then all of a sudden it's bloody back in. God, I can't get it in, I can't get it out now. Right, hang on. Rightio guys, so I think by looking through, so this here, you'll see if as I put this in, it's hitting up against there, and then as I go in, it's then going to want to move up. So hopefully I can see it goes up like that. And then I'm hoping if I can go right in, if I move that, if I bring this thing back, I've now brought it back out, so I'm now sliding it in, and then it goes to go up. You can see that it's just going up, and then as I go along, that hole, oh, the hole, there you go, the hole now allows that bolt to go through, I believe. But I'm not sure about this one here. I'll just move it down, so if I try and get that to go through, it can't go through. Why not? Is it, just gonna have to wiggle and try and get it to go. Okay guys, I don't know if you see underneath there, you might be able to see the brake pad. There it is. So what I've got to do is lift that up, or try and wiggle until I get that. Alright, take that out, move you guys back, see if I can visually see it. Time for the short lookers. Right, oh geez, I can actually see, guys, look at that. Aha, okay, so now I can see that hole. Get me bolt. And look at that, straight through, brilliant. Rightio guys, I've just done this and I've worked out how's the best way to do it. So, oh, if those birds had bloody shut up. So just put this in here. So make sure this is pulled all the way out, pushing that back. Get that in there, see that's just run along the top there, and then it's going to jump up like that. And then, if you see this, you can get your finger in underneath there to push that back part around. So then what I do is I just move you guys back a little bit. Have me short lookers on. See where that hole is lined up. Get our bolt. And that should just go straight in. So that's now holding the back end of that. Get me second bolt. Line that hole up. Wiggle, wiggle. Get that into there. And now that. So now what I've got to do is push this whole thing over that way. Don't want that to drop off. To get this one in, and hopefully, if I don't get in your way, guys. Oh, so just follow along. It should jump up like, there you go, it's just jumped up. So this, look at that. Do you hear that whistle? That's a steam train coming through Kangaroo Flat. Righto, so now, bring you guys back to there. I should be able to just screw this in. That, and then that one. Tighten her up. I'm sure there's torque specs. Just make sure they're tight. Not over tight, but tight. Righto, so now all I've got to do is pump the back brake, and that we should watch that tighten all that up. There you go. That's on it. And basically that's it. That's a job done. Obviously I'll go for a ride, make sure everything's working fine. But that's it. So there you go, guys. A little bit of mucking around, bit of bloody fiddling, but that's nothing too crazy. Yeah, really good. I thought I was going to have to take the back wheel off and do that, but that's really cool. All right, let's get straight onto the front wheel. Rightio, so now we've got the front here, same deal. Max is sitting here on his side stand. First thing you need is a screwdriver. Make it as thick a one long ways as you can, because for this bolt down here, and I'll show you. So you can see that screw there. Obviously, if you have a smaller one, you're more or less using a big one, you're less likely to wreck it. That was actually quite easy. So that's what comes off. So that's the screw that comes off. It's just a little hidey cap, I suppose, for the next bolt that's got to come out. Rightio, 5mm Allen thing, and just give that a crack. And we just screw that out. Now this only has one bolt holding these two pads in, unlike the rear that had the two. Now I should be able to just pull that out. There we go, that's it. So now apparently these should just wiggle out like that. Oh, now Mark, remember, oh look at that, at least I've got some pads on these ones. So remembering that that's how it went in, like that. And then the other one should just kind of like fall out, hopefully. There we go, done. Rightio, so this is what has come out. So yeah, as you can see, unlike the rear, I still have a tiny little bit of pad. Definitely time to change them though. If we grab the new one, so that's the new one there, and yeah, you can see the bloody difference there. Crazy. Now with putting the front one on, when we go to put these in, we might not be able to get them in with those pistons that we had to push back. So we may have to, let's just find out what happens. Rightio, so obviously I went and just did the wire wheel on that. You could use sandpaper, you could use a Scotch-Brite. All you're just doing is that the gun, you can feel it, and when you put the sandpaper or whatever you use, just smooths it over. If you don't do it, it's no big bloody deal. It just means the next time you go to take them out, it might be a bit harder to get it out. I don't know, but that's what the people do. So why not? I'll do it too. Oh, I just spray a bit of bloody contact cleaner in there. Give it a bit of a clean out. Beautiful. Actually, guys, something I should have mentioned, especially because the rear brakes, the pads were actually all gone. I was very, very lucky, but my rotors are still nice and smooth. Yeah, obviously just caught it in the nick of time, and so obviously you just give it. These are fine, no worries at all. These are still the stock. That was the stock brake pads and the stock. What do you call these round things? Rotors? Rotors. And I've got 25,000 Ks on max. So I reckon that's pretty bloody good. Rightio, so let's see if we can get these in there without having to take these two bolts off to take the caliper out and then push those pistons apart. We'll just try. I'm not gonna hold, not a chance in hell. Rightio, so we're gonna take these off. Rightio. Give them a crack. Done. Beautiful. Straight out. Booyah. Rightio, so I just gave that a quick spray with a contact cleaner in there. Now I just want to note here, there's that little thing there. You see it's got a bit of a shape. So the one that doesn't have the bend, it actually is the inside bit. And that seems to just sit there like that. I think that's right. It seems to work that way. So now what we're going to do is push these two. I'm going to see if I can do it with my hand. But if you can't, let's see if you guys can see. Push that in there like that. Push the other one all the way in, like that. If you struggle with that, just get a G-clamp or something to wind that to push them in. That should be enough. So now, these two, if that was sitting there like that, that would have to go up like that, so that's going to clip in. Oh yeah, that looks about right. Oh, in there like that. That one in there, like that. And then hopefully, oh, that doesn't quite match up. Oh, there we go. What happened there? Ah, so right, okay. There's a little ridge that they hop under. Yeah, cool. All right. So now, if I put this back on, I was trying to go. What an idiot. All right, so slide that in behind. Put that, line that up. So now hopefully I can get one in behind. Looks like it's going to work, guys. Okay, so I've got my little bolt that's been cleaned up and greased. 2 pads right down low. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yep. So one on one behind. Am I doing that the right way? Or does it go that? It goes, you idiot, that way. So that'll slide up in there. And that seems to go in there. Yep, look at that. No worries. Grab this one. And that should do, hopefully, the same thing. But it doesn't want to go in. Why don't you? Oh, there you go. And there goes the other one. So this, oh, there you go. So do the front one first. Hit your bolt. Have your bolt. There you go. Hopefully you can, I don't know if you can see that, guys, but it's just poking through. Now get this one in. Give it a wiggle. There you go. And where's me Allen key? Oh. Start screwing that in. See, it's going through. Hopefully I'll meet up to the other side. And that is, there, that's got it. Look at that. Give that a tighten up. Like that. Beautiful. Now I just got to put that little screw nut in, which is that one there. Your screwdriver. Let it tighten up. And now I just got to tighten these 2 bolts up. Righto, tighten up the caliper bolts. Give them a good on. I'm sure you're supposed to use a particular torque, but that's it. That is on. Now, where can I get you to see so we can watch those things work? Righto guys, I'm just, you're all bloody steady there. We're looking, what, there. So now I've got to go press the brake and hopefully something happens. Can I see? So it's really soft. There you go. Boom. There you go. Brilliant. Okay, so now we'll see if the brake works. Or actually, free roll. All sounds good. Brake. Brake. On the other side. Oh. and brake. Brilliant. Well, there you go, guys. An average bloke in his backyard can change the front and rear brake pads on a DR650, no problems whatsoever. So you saw the tools that we needed. That was nothing, no special tools or anything like that. That's the beauty of a DR. I don't know what other motorbikes are like. I think they're all pretty much the same. I'm rambling on, forget it. So now I'll take him for a quick ride just to make sure on the road that he's all sweet and good, but that they all really felt well. So now I'm ready because on the weekend I'm doing a 2-day base camp up at Murray Sunset National Park and doing sand tracks and all that, so it'll be good to have that done. Righto guys, remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.